Welcome back to another day of free speaking. Today is the 23rd September of 2023, and we are having into the day 7 of our free speech or day 8. I don't remember that. So, but yesterday's video, oh yeah, it's a day 8, and yesterday's video I haven't uploaded yet. So, we'll see after finishing this. If I get a time, I will definitely going to upload that and this as well, both together. So, yesterday was a match between India and Australia, the first ODI, and India won that match. Surya Kumar, KL Rahul, Gill, and Rudraj Gaikwad smashed a half century into this match, and it was main like it was not having the major stars like what do we say? I forgot the Rohit Sharma, the Virat Kohli, then Hardik Pandya, and I think so Jasprit Bumrah, as far as I can think so. As far as I can think so. No, there was Jasprit Bumrah in yesterday's match, but yeah, just Siraj is also there, but he was not playing the first match, so they had given chance to Shardul Thakur, Jasprit Bumrah, and Mohammad Shami. These were their main fast bowlers, and the spinners they were Jadeja and Ashwin. Ashwin didn't do anything, and it's okay, man. Like I don't think so. He's a really great bowler, but the people are saying that why Ashwin is not into the World Cup team, into the team of World Cup. I don't think so. He should be there. Like he's a brilliant test bowler, but I don't think so. He can, like what do we say? Uh, Continue? No, not a contribute into the white ball side and especially into the ODI. Maybe he can do that, but it's okay to not get it. If he is there, so some people will say why Charles is not there, and I would understand this. This I would understand that why Chahar is not in this team because he's a brilliant white ball player, right? He's a like super player in terms of white bowling. In terms of a spinning, he's a leg spinner and a superb player, man. And he should be there. But okay, man. Let's see. The team seems very good, but still, I do not want to make my hopes for this team, right? I still like my, my like I'm emotionally I want that this team should win, but from inside still there is this feeling that India is not going to win this. India is not going to win this. Like by winning so much matches, they are giving me a hope of that they can win the World Cup. But don't give me that hope. Don't give me that hope. That famous scene in the Avengers Endgame, and yeah, man, I like just okay if they win, okay if they do not win, okay. But I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. They can win, and why I will tell you after the World Cup final. What will happen? I don't know what is going to happen, but I will definitely. I do have a reason, and whatever will happen, my reason will justify that. If India wins or if India loses, I don't know. But from my inner core, I would say India is not going to win. India is definitely not going to win. They may get into the final, but they are not going to win definitely. What else should we talk about? Other than cricket, it's already been a 3 minutes and 46 seconds. So I think from the 10 minutes after the 10 minutes we can take a debate full topic. And I was thinking to stretch today's free speech for a long period of time to like up to 25 to 30 minutes so that we can get more time to speak or to express our thoughts or making our speech better. What else should we talk about? I don't know. Today is a Saturday, and I think so. Tomorrow, so there is a match tomorrow between India and Australia. It's on Sunday. So let's see what happens. But for now, I'm not having any ideas. I'm not having any ideas. Yeah, like fluency is becoming more better, but still needs a lot of work. I was just trying to practice guitar yesterday from some YouTube channels, and I was trying to learn that music. I forgot the name of the music. What is it called? I forgot. What is it? Nothing Else Matter by Metallica. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, and it's a brilliant song. And so many people have played that into the acoustic as well. So I'm having a acoustic guitar, so I can learn that and play that. Yeah, but playing a guitar requires a lot of time, effort, especially to make yourself more better. And anything it may be, whether it is a guitar, uh, any other skill, whether it is art of speaking, art of thinking, art of making a logical arguments, right? So it doesn't matter, like whatever whatever that skill is, you just have to keep it repeating time by time. Yeah, technology is increasing is a wrong word. We should say technology is improving, or we should say technology is progressing day by day. Progressing is a word, improving is a word, but increasing, it's not a great word. Increasing, what do you mean by increasing? What do you mean by increasing? Like increasing in terms of width, in terms of length? What are you saying? Improving is a proper word. So it is improving, that's why we are able to put those technologies into wide range of areas. That's the proper definition, proper explanation of that. What else should we talk about? I'm having this my project of my term project. I don't know. I cannot. Yeah. So it's a solar panel. So I made this. It's a simple term project of a 7 semester project. So it's a simple show off project, show off solar panel. So what my project is, so wherever my light source goes, the solar panel turns. So like if my light source is here, the solar panel will turn out here, from here to here. So it is, the name of the project is a solar tracking system. So what will happen is, I will put a light, like artificial light, no, mobile light. So I will rotate it. So according to that, the solar panel will move. So it is not. It is just a, that's a showcase of a solar panel, because this, if it is a real solar panel, this much of solar panel is not able to generate that much of power, so that it can rotate and provide a motor to rotate itself. So there would be, oh shit, wait a second. Uh, Hmm. So there would be a motor here. So this is a motor. I don't know. I just have dismantled it. I forgot. So like this motor will rotate, uh, like something like that. But I would be touching it. I forgot how did I do it. Yeah. So like, okay. So like, according to our need, uh, so I can rotate this more, what do we say, this solar panel. So how does it detect? So like wherever my light source goes, it will rotate from here to here automatically. It is, I'm providing the power from different wires. It is for the sake of programming the motor especially, and not in programming the motor. Motor is not able to program. It is not able to store a program. So we need a microcontroller. So microcontroller will store all of these programs, and will, like, so I'll have to create a program. I have to install the program into a microcontroller, which is called Arduino. There are several types of Arduino, Atmega, so many microcontrollers available into the market. So which controls the action of a motor. So what happens is, there is this LDR sensors. These are called light detecting sensors, light detecting like resistance. I forgot the full form of this. So what will happen is, wherever my light source is going on, this will detect that light source, pass their signal to through these wires to the Arduino, which I will be connecting to this wire, and that Arduino will take action according to our program, and will, and this I will connect this motor to the Arduino. So that Arduino is going to control the action of a motor. It will rotate the motor according to our light source. So this is how I'm going to implement this project. It is not a very high knowledgeful project, like not like high demanding project, or like, what do we say, it's not that much great project which requires a lot of knowledge and this. It's a simple basic project that I have to do in my term project of my 7th semester, into my term project of a 7th semester. And yeah man, like it was great. It is great. So like, the light detecting sensors are detecting the light source. It is not the solar panel. It's just for the sake of showcasing. So if we see into original solar panels as well, If some solar panels, like some commercial solar panels, not the our home regular solar panels, some commercial solar panels are do work like that. Like they do have LDR sensors, but some advanced LDR sensors. So wherever the sun goes, wherever the let's just say it is our spacecraft which is moving from the sun's direction. So according to that, the solar panel moves into that direction of the sun and keeps getting the energy from that. So there are very highly controlled, not highly controlled, but highly high ability LDR sensors, which are able to detect the light source or light impact or light whatever that may be, light source, let's say. And that's why how we can control the action of a space, not a space, a solar panel, and according to that, we can keep getting energy from that, keep getting the energy from that. And yeah, it's some basic project. So I have to work. I still have to work on this. I have to implement the code. I have to install the code. I have an Arduino. So maybe I am going to do that today. What else should we write on? What else should I talk about? I don't know. I just do not know from where should I start now. I think we are having a time today, and tomorrow Sunday is free as well. So I definitely have to finish this project today or tomorrow. Like you just have to do that. So how to do it? You have to finish it. You have to submit it. Like there is no option. You have to submit this project, right? You have to submit this project. Yes, like what is that? Ansh Mehra? I don't know. Like in the Krish movie, the father of Krish. I don't know. What else should we talk about? I don't remember anything to talk about. But yeah, like suddenly it just came up into my mind and I just spoke up. I just spoke up. Hmm. So where should we start now? From where should we start now? So yeah, they are planning. Talking about the Krish 3, they are planning to make a Krish 4, and I think it's a good, decent movie, as good, decent Indian superhero. The like I watched the Krish 3 into the theater, and I was a very big fan when I was a kid of a Krish. So like I just a week ago I just watched some random clip of the Krish 3, and it seemed like it's a very basic animation, all that jazz, but still for India it's a really great achievement, and especially for the Bollywood. So like I think they will be improving into the Krish 4 more. So he is a superhero, so he is able to smash, smash, smash the other enemies very easily. And if he punches them, he will go into the air. I think should we take the debate topic because I'm not having any idea. I'm out of the ideas today. Hmm. So from where should I start? Okay, so I saw one topic called, what was the topic? Yeah, the book freaks or not something like that. Like book knowledge knowers or book freaks are way better than street freaks, like or having the social skills very high or bookish related knowledge are very high. So like the word freaks is something different into the topic. So let's just talk about this. Book book freaks are better than street freaks, right? I have to tell the both of the arguments. Okay, let's just talk about from the book freaks. Why book freaks are better than the street freaks? Okay, firstly, we humans require a lot of knowledge, right? When it comes to any situation, when it comes to understanding ourselves, when it comes to founding a new technology, founding a new discovery, we need a lot of knowledge. And how do we get that knowledge? Uh, that knowledge we get a lot from books, because books are written by those who are not relying now and were having a lot of experiences. So they have failed a lot of so many times. So that's why they have written a book. And it is very okay to read that book and implement those books into our life. So whether it is understanding ourselves or discovering something else or whatever that may be. Let's just say traveling. I want to go travel to some city, some whatever that may be, some country. So I need a certain amount of data. How do we get that? From books or from article, whatever. Article can be considered a new era books as well. So for that I would be relying on the books, on article, on the written text, right? So that's why there is an advantage who are book freaks, because they have read a lot of information. They know a lot of past thing as well. They do know what is the thinking structure of very big what do you say, personas, personalities, very big, like scientists, thinkers, the philosophers, whatever they may be. They are having a lot of knowledge or information about that. So it is kind of an advantage for them, for the book freaks. Uh, so firstly, it was that like they require a lot of what do we say, reliament. They rely a lot onto the data, past data, which you can get from the books, from the articles, whatever it may be. So that's why they are more better. Secondly, they are having an experience of those past people. They know a lot, like they know a lot about the past, about the humanity, about the so many different topics by reading books, compared to the person who does not read a book, right? That is the thing. What is the third argument? I would say, why books? Book reading keeps you more engaging. It makes you more focused. So whenever any life situation arises, whether it may be social situation or any other situation, you can be more focused. You can think. Book reading requires a lot of what do you say, cognitive efforts, right? Reading a book requires a lot of cognitive effort. You can able to process like you are reading that one sentence, you're automatically like initially you will be having a struggle to understanding those sentence or to thinking on that sentence, but you, as much as you read, you get to know more to that ability of what do we say, processing the sentence, understanding the sentence, thinking, right? That requires a lot of cognitive effort. So that's how your cognitive brain as well becomes a more, what do you say, efficient, more focused, and more sort of a discipline. You can read any situation, like it is kind of more advantage, like you can read the situation more easily if you are a more reading freak, or what do you say, a bookish freak who reads a lot. That's a kind of a more advantage. What would be the fourth thing? I would say there are so many situations where you have to use a lot of critical thinking, right? um, some so many people can fool you. So as you're having a lot of knowledge, you may have a lot of knowledge, it can give you an advantage. So at some occasion you cannot get fooled by someone. Okay, I do know something, some okay, this author had this sort of experience before. Okay, this can happen to me as well. Your thinking process changes. uh, so like you cannot get fooled easily due to you have an experience of other bad experiences. You have an experience of, like, you are knowing the other people's bad experiences. So that's how you are what do you say, getting more advantage. And then fifthly, I would say I was having this that thing. What do I say? Why reading freaks are better? Why reading freaks are better? It kind of gives you a sense of purpose as well. Reading gives you a sense of purpose. Like you get to know a lot if you get your thing in reading, especially. I personally think that everyone has their own taste of reading, and if they do find that it is, then like, what do we say, it's over. Like they will find a purpose into that. If they find that, if they find it interesting, if they find it, oh, that's a really great. Majority of us are bounded into the lethargic behavior, into the lazy behavior. That's why we do not choose to read. But we also always have this one particular, what do we say, interest in terms of a text. I don't have a proper word for that, but Yeah, man, like they are like so they are having an advantage of a sense of purpose as well, right? They can time pass and all that jazz. If they can be with themselves, they can change their thinking process. They can analyze themselves. They can analyze other people as well. They are knowing more compared to the person who does not read that much. So that's why I would think why reading freaks are better than the street freaks. Okay. These are the fire arguments. Okay, the other side of the fire arguments. Why street freaks are better than reading freaks? Why street freaks are better? Okay, so I don't know that street freaks. That's like okay. Let us assume that street freak that street person is not very much into the reading books. So let's just say he's not very much reading the book. So we are assuming that. So let's just say street freak is a very efficient in terms of street conversations, handling the street, handling the social situations, social conditionings. He's very great in that, and those social ability to dominate. Not it's not a domination, but kind of a putting yourself into the way you want is very much important for anyone, whether it be book freak or other street freak. So that street freak is having that ability very greatly. He can handle so many social situations very easily, and he is what do we say? I forgot. I'm not getting a words enough words. So street freak is a really he's having a great conversation abilities. He's having a great thinking abilities of how people behaves actually compared to the bookish knowledge, right? Yes, of course, that bookish knowledge is also experienced thing. Someone has experienced that thing and then written. But street freak is actually experiencing by himself what other person is thinking or how to behave in some certain situations. So that's why he's knowing more uh, better human behavior, how to handle the different situations, right? Um, Secondly, I would say the street freak is very much confident. Some majority of them are, I would say, not very much like not confident, but they are kind of a more arrogant. But a street freak can be a more confident because he is already knowing the art of what do we say, continuing the conversation or dominating the conversation or handling the conversation or the social scenarios, any social situation, any, let's just say street freak is having so many connections, so that can help a lot of people himself, that can help himself, his family, his friends. So that's why that is beneficial for him and people around himself. Thirdly, I would say yeah, like he's like street freaks. First is like handling social scenarios. He knows a lot about social scenarios, whatever that may be. Whether it may be handling a very rich party, whether it may be very street sort of a thing, like whatever that may be, right? Thirdly, I would say he's having a more worldly knowledge compared to the book freak. He knows what is actually happening into the world. Mm, that would be thing. That would be the another thing. Because of that, he can handle the situations according to what the world is demanding currently. World is currently demanding, and he can act according to that. What would be the fourth thing? So this thing is becoming more difficult for me. Compared to book freak, he may not have a lot of street related knowledge or communication or effective social knowledge. He cannot use those. I think how to stop this.